Did you hear
Uh,
me, Gage? I
uh,
fixed it.
you did?
Yeah, I changed it to ammunition and not resource use or something like that. So that's why it thought I was using another wild shape. Now I'm going into wild shape and trying to reset the charges I have of it.
I think I've reset it for you. I think I put wild shape back to 1 of 1.
Yeah, yeah, one of two. Yep,
Yep. Yeah.
one of two. Thank you. Yeah, so that fixed that.
Cool.
And now I'm attacking.
For sure. We got some nice thunder ambiance to go with everything.
Damn it. Hold on. I got to try again here because it's now saying it doesn't have a resource to use
Uh,
to draw it as ammunition, basically.
how did you change it to ammunition?
I right clicked on Starry Form Archer on my sheet on inventory, um, and then went to effects, or no, sorry, details.
Okay, I see. Let's see. Spellcasting. Da, da, da.
Range spell attack. Not seeing how to change the attack roll bonus, critical and threshold, or hit threshold, extra critical hit damage. Range spell attack is what I changed it to.
All right, get out of there and try it now. See if that works. It is also in chat, by the way. I did toss it up there so you could use it when the time came.
Hold on, let me try again. I just put it up again, basically to make sure it was that one.
Yep, it just popped up, re-popped up 7 seconds
Yeah,
ago
yeah.
from you.
Sorry, no, it still just said no. Let me try again. Attack. It's saying Starry Form Archer is designated to consume ammunition, but no resources specified. Damn it, that's
I
not it.
just saw it pop in the chat. Try and do it one more time. Let me see if it pops.
Let's see, this is an advantage, right? Yeah.
No. Since this is a ranged attack, doesn't matter. You got two nat 20s, but
Holy crap.
since it's ranged attack, it doesn't benefit from the advantage that melee 5 foot fighters will get.
Gotcha. All right. And then damage. Oh wait, critical, right?
Yeah, that's critical damage.
Wow. I don't think that's quite right, but I
Let's see.
think it's only supposed to be 2d8, not 48.
Right. So we'll take the first one, which was 11 radiant plus 3, plus 3, so plus 6, so 17 damage total.
Gotcha. He was nearly dead anyway, probably anyway. So,
Oh yeah.
but that's him. And then I turn and swing my quarterstaff at the boss man.
All right. A
Missing, of course.
10 will miss.
Uh, and then my bear will try and eat him again, or eat this one. He thinks this guy's leg might be better
All right.
at advantage.
He is going
19.
to 24 to hit. Yeah, he's not going to use that. So yeah, that'll be a hit. So go ahead, deal damage
Jesus.
for 10 points. All right.
And that would end my turn.
All right. Isabel?
So I acknowledge that we have chosen war, and
Well,
I'm gonna vicious mockery, Mister Bandit Overlord.
All right. So wisdom save. He fails. He got a 5. 3 points of psychic damage. What do you say to him?
Like, you've chosen the wrong life, and now you don't get to choose anymore. I guess it seems like you made a mistake.
No, it's all of you who've made the mistake.
I'm not gonna burn the spell slot to heal myself. I'm just gonna be like, hey, can we take lunch after this, or like an early brunch? But I'm just gonna end my turn for now.
All right. Then it is this guy's turn. He is going to hit Drool. An 11 will miss. Damn toads. Little fucking little gecko motherfuckers. And come to this guy. Ooh. He is going to make all 3 attacks on you. Since you were able to dodge his 2 attacks before Ridgewald, he's going to make all 3 on you.
Yay.
First one has disadvantage, but not the other two.
All right.
At least he doesn't have advantage on me now.
12 to hit.
No.
All right. Normal. Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna use my stone's endurance.
All right.
Did you hit me? I take it.
Yeah, that's a crit.
No, it's not.
Huh? Stone's endurance.
I don't allow crits. Sorry.
So hold on, let me see. Okay, so Stern's endurance will reduce the damage by 4.
Figures.
All right.
Figures on a 1. That
And
sucks.
then what are you doing, Isabel?
I'm silvery barbsing to make him reroll that crit.
Okay. So how does another crit treat you?
Jesus.
Well, I did what I could.
You tried.
The dice are not happy. They really want this crit to land for some reason.
The dice just don't want me to play the game. Apparently, I've gotten
Well,
2 victory mark. I've got 4 damage off, and that's it.
Look at my stone's endurance. I could have like reduced it by like 12 of it or 8 of it at least, but nope. Just a 1 plus 3, 4. Thanks.
You reduced all the damage I've done this combat. If it makes you feel better.
So that'll be 14 slashing damage total, minus 4 to 10 slashing damage.
10. Okay.
Then attack, normal, dagger hit. No way.
I can't silvery barbs again.
No, I'm just
sorry.
kidding. It's not a crit. It's an 11, which misses. All right,
Sorry, say what the damage was again. I'm sorry.
it
I
should be
was
10.
listening to-
Just 10
Okay,
Okay,
flat.
that's right.
After your 4, you take off.
Okay, so I'm at 8 then. Where did it go? Hey, what the heck?
There. Drool.
8.
All right. Croaking and poking.
All right. $17 hits. For 8 damage, he is dead.
All right. Well, I won't make him roll a con save then.
He would fail automatically.
And then I'll use my 25 feet to come over here. And since the war god loves me just as much as he loves Rundos, I'll go ahead and use my war god. If I can find it. Where'd you hide that?
Let's see. Your War Priest ability. It'll be under
Yeah, there it is.
features. Yep. So you can go ahead and make another attack.
I do give I give the bear advantage on its next attack, by the way.
He has it.
I give it to, I don't know. Everyone has advantage then.
Nope,
I
I
give it
don't.
myself.
I could use advantage. I just
Yeah,
Okay.
missed that horribly.
Drool and me both are, not advantage right now. My bear is because of a spell I cast. Oh wait, do
Oh.
I gotta roll a concentration check, Gage. Hold on. To keep my concentration up for my spell, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's just a skill, or wait, no. Saves,
It's
it's right.
a Constitution save.
Okay. No, probably not.
No, the spell is lost.
Okay, so now my bear does not have advantage, and I can't speak to it anymore.
I will say that you guys have flanking, or the bear and Drool have flanking, so they will both have advantage. However, Ridgewold, you do not, because you don't have anybody at like a 90-degree angle from you.
Actually, I did say that I gave Ridgewold advantage before you had said the concentration save, I think.
Okay, then yeah, you can you take advantage as well, Ridgewold, because Isabel gives it to you.
Gotcha.
With what feature gives you to give him advantage?
Silvery Barbs lets you re-roll a target's successful roll, or successful, yeah, it was like to re-roll a target's successful roll and then give someone on your team's advantage on their next roll.
Gotcha. Then yep, that would work. The let's see, the 9 to hit with the spear does not hit.
All right, so I think that's all the action I have then.
All right. Rundas, it is your turn.
Cast hold. Up.
All right. So then he is going to make a wisdom saving throw of 12, so he'll fail, so he does take the 1d12.
Ouch.
Nice. Right. 12 points of damage.
Yeah, didn't hear the thunder though.
Yeah, didn't come through on that one. Oops, sorry,
And
Rundas.
who's with the most? Sorry, I was gonna healing word somebody, but I don't know who has the least hit points currently.
It's probably me. I'm pretty low. I'm having a bad time. That'd be
Okay.
Isabel.
I'm roughly just under half myself, but that's all
Oh
right.
wait, Ridgewold is also pretty low, and he's in melee.
The bear is also not looking great. Or, I mean, puppy.
Yeah. Mithril or puppy. Yep.
All right. So 5 points of healing to, was that for Mithril, the puppy?
Yeah, the puppy.
All right. So Mithril will get 5 points of healing.
And that's my turn.
All right. Ridgewold, it is your turn. You do have advantage from where you are with your melee attack, or you can use it on your Starry Form Archer, which will gain advantage as well.
All right. I'm going to use it on. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Oh, I gotta click myself first. I was still on bear. Yeah, why not? I'll use it on
That hits.
17.
22.
All right.
All right. 12 points of damage.
Okay, and then my personal attack. 20.
That'll hit as well. For 5 points. All right.
And then Bear is not happy, but he got healed twice, so that makes him feel a little bit better. And
He does have
he is-
advantage because of Drool.
dang it. Sometimes when I don't realize that I have the target switch, it's right between I'm switching my, who's targeting basically. So, okay,
Yeah, gotcha.
advantage.
That'll hit.
3. Advantage. 8.
All right.
And that does end my turn.
All right. Isabel?
I'm just gonna be like, stop it. Get some help.
All right. Is that going to be a persuasion or a vicious mockery?
It's a vicious mockery.
All right. Wisdom saving throw.
If this is the second time you laugh somebody to death, there's it's gonna be a thing now if that happens. So,
So that's a 6, so they fail. For
damn.
1 point of damage. All right.
Don't worry, the main DPS is here. I'm not gonna burn anything else.
All right. Then it is his turn. He is going to attack Drool with 2 hits, 1 for Ridgewald. First one for Drool, 10 misses. Second one for Drool. Ooh, yikes. Okay. So that is a crit to hit, 25.
No, I said stop it.
Casting Silvery Barbs again.
I'm running out of spell slots for silvery bars, and by that I mean I am out.
Oh, okay. So you are or aren't
But I'm doing it.
Okay.
This is my last one.
All right. If he rolls a nat 20, I'm going to lose my shit. So let's see here. Oh my god. No. He doesn't roll a nat 20, but he does roll a 21 to hit.
Well, better that than getting a crit.
For a total of 5 points of piercing to you.
Did you have it?
No. So that'd be 2 points of piercing.
Wait, that was a Drool? I wouldn't have used it then. Oh well, too late.
That's all right.
I thought it was that Ridgewald, and I was like, I can't let him get crit to death.
So last hit is for Ridgewald. 13 misses. That'll be his turn, Drool. It is your turn.
All right, now if I move to here, I do get advantage, yes?
You had advantage before because of the puppy down here, but yeah, if you move there, then you technically give Ridgewald and the bear advantage.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would have re-rolled that 9. All right, I'll get him this time.
Bless you.
That's just my bong rib making me cough a little.
Oh, it's a cough? That sounded like a sneeze.
Yeah, it does. Just because it's kind of explosive.
Making a lot of noise, called it a cacophony.
Oh my god.
Cacophony.
Uh,
Punny. Real punny.
Oh my god. Alright. Everyone takes 1d4 psychic damage from these jokes. 19 hits.
All right, and the versatile thing's not set up yet, right? So just
Not
go
yet.
damage.
Not yet. So yeah, just go damage. Alright.
I love the graphic though. That's cool.
6.
Yeah.
Polar and
7.
strike.
And then we'll go ahead and call on the War God one more time.
I will say you forgot to do your Grung Poison first. So he does need to make that save.
That is, yeah, okay, that.
Alright.
You're just so eager to pray.
13 to pass, I believe.
Yeah, that passes.
All right. Then yes. As you talk to your god, he talks back and he tells you, kick his ass.
Oh, geez, nice.
Nice. That hits for sure. And he is dead. As you guys see, Drool kind of come up and just hit him once, and Drool's just so angry, he goes in for another hit, and this jab kind of it's tough enough that you see it kind of pierce through his rib cage on his right side and come out of his rib cage on his left side, and you see him kind of standing there for a moment, looking real angry. And this bandit captain is also standing there looking real angry. And as Drool kind of pulls the spear out, he just kind of falls forward and falls down and dies.
Ridgewell just kind of stands there looking over at the bot or looking over the body, like trying to calm himself down. Both the barbarian and the druid is like, seething with anger. It's like,
Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and delete these because they're not right.
what aren't right?
The dagger and the scimitar, I'm gonna put in the default ones that use your guys' modifiers because it's using base modifiers that these classes get, or these monsters. So D&D Beyond items.
Are you talking about the loot on them, or
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm
Dagger.
going to be gathering all that up and tying it together to sell at the city we're going to. So for the group, of course. That, and I want to get some armor for some puppy.
Scimitar.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna lay down. You guys have fun with looting.
There. Then leather.
Drool would just ask for anything that's pokey, any piercing weapon he'd love to have.
I'm like stacking or pulling the leather armor from them. I mean, this is like after hold on, I'm gonna try and cast some healing on myself because I need it. Let's see, I cast Beast Bond. I think that's the only spell I cast, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so that means I still have 2. All right, I'm gonna try a little bit of healing on myself.
Right.
You, damn you.
That.
I gotta select my token somehow. Right, there it is.
That one's taken care of. Alright, so the scimitar should be good to loot off of everybody now. Now on to the light crossbows.
Which is a stabby. It's a ranged stabby.
Yeah, he doesn't like to fire weapons. But he did find a dagger on this bandit chief, so he's good.
There.
Oh, okay.
Crossbow light. And
Since it's right at my feet, I'll start with that one, but trying to freaking get.
Can't use a light crossbow. I can only use a hand crossbow. Why is that the case? Who designed that?
whoever created your class, which was what, Wizards of the Coast?
Yeah, it was more of a rhetorical question.
Those bastards. So let's do that, and you can loot the crossbows as well if you want.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to tie all of it together, like package it up and start carrying it. but I'm using my 50-foot hemp rope, but I'm trying to heal myself. I can't get my spell to work.
If you want, let's see. Go over to the left side there. Just click
Yeah.
the select target.
Yeah, that bracket.
Yep, just below the brackets, and then click yourself. See if that works.
It brings up the HUD. Well, if I double right click, I think it leaves a HUD up. No, wait. There, yeah. It pulled up a HUD where it's got the flame up top thing is 0, like a gear, a target on the left.
Oh no.
Um,
So when you click the target icon all the way on the left side, just left click your token. Like normal click it.
Okay, it's if it's selected, I don't know, but it's only showing like a gold box around it.
With the arrows pointing, that means you selected it.
No, not at all. It's just the gold box around it, and I can see that Mr. L has me targeted. I think either that or the bandit captain. Or no, it's a bandit captain.
Hmm. If you want, just kind of cast it on another character or on your brown bear if you want, and then take the healing for now. And I'll see if I can't figure out why that is.
And when he's doing that, I'll give Isabel some
Huh.
Somewhat.
Healing,
some healing.
a cure wounds.
Yay, I'm full HP again, exactly.
All right, try that then. Okay, I can't cast on my bear either, so I'm going to cast on somebody else.
You can cast on me that I'm full HP and it won't break anything.
That's true.
Which one? Who?
Isabel.
Try here.
There you go.
Oh, sweet,
So
11.
heal for 11,
Uh,
Ridgewold.
yep, and that takes care of that for me. I'm back up to full, I think. And then I start taking my rope out of my pack and stacking leather armor I pulled from these bandits, the scimitars, the crossbows, the arrows, and just kind of making like a more or less like a yarn ball of equipment tied together by the rope.
Sure.
And then look at the rest of you and say, okay, let's see about these ruins. We still have a few hours left before we can get to fan spell.
If you want to go
And
ahead
we're
and
kind of
just take all the items that you're trying to take off of the bodies,
sure.
and
I can do
then
that.
we'll just put it in your inventory and say that you have it kind of tied up.
Yep. Yep. Got it.
I would like to remark that I have no spell slots left, so
Yeah.
little less interested in going directly to the ruins now.
A little less interested in going into the ruins now. I get that.
I would like to be able to contribute in exploration and stuff.
If you express that to Ridgewold, he just kind of nods and say, "I see your point. Plus, I'm carrying all this weight now, so making it to fan spell as quickly as possible. Or sorry, not fan spell. Uh, is it spin fell or spin
Upper
something?
left.
Fell spin.
Fell spin.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fell spin. Getting this fell spin as quickly as possible. Should any more bandits be on the way, we'll have to try and get past them without too much issue. But 3 hours and let's go. Make haste.
All right.
Oh, I just noticed the take all button.
It's always when you get towards the end that you notice there was a better way.
Of course. Okay, let's see anything else. Yep, there's another one. Oh yeah. Hopefully the smith can be uh, negotiable for commissioning a piece of or a set of armor for my puppy to be cobbled together or something.
Sure. So as you guys kind of start packing all your stuff up and you guys begin to slowly start to get back on the road and make your way a little scuffed up, a little beat up, more so than you were when you left Fandel. Um, you guys begin to make your way, and you guys make your way, and you guys do see kind of through the trees. There are a few trees in the way, but you do see what looks like some buildings to your east, some ruins, and it looks about right where the map was indicating they were. Do you guys still want to go check it out, or would you guys like to continue traveling on the road?
We can come back to this later once we
We
sell our
side,
stuff.
yeah,
And
we side glance it and kind of hurry our hustle past it.
Sure. So you guys begin to make your way north, finishing out the rest of the 4 hour and a half hour kind of trek. Um, you guys get up there and you guys make your way to Felspin. Let me pull the map and all of your tokens. I just realized your guys' tokens are going to be large, so give me a second to make them small once I get you guys over here. This. Activate and configure. All players now that you guys have discovered it. All right, let me make your tokens a little bit smaller so it's accurate to some degree. There. 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 Oop.
So I shall spend my go.
And last but not least, there we go. All right, so you guys all kind of make your way to Felspin. And as you guys approach, you guys see that it's a little bit bigger, a little bit more crowded. Got a few more houses here. You guys kind of walk into this area and you see right off the bat, looks like there's some types of animal pens and stables. You see what looks like a lot of various houses for various things, some warehouses stored with stuff. And you see a bunch of townhouses and a few wells. But nothing in the way of kind of shops here at the very get-go. But you guys do see off in the distance what looks like 3 larger buildings all the way at the end of town, or at the other end of town.
I guess let's go. And first see about where we'll be staying for the night, as well as where we can offload this gear. Surely, like, maybe the Barracks could use some more weapons.
I'm gonna head up this way with Puppy kind of trailing behind and kind of peek into this place or see if it like is some kind of open shop or anything like that.
As you
This
kind
one looks
of
like a house.
look in, you see what looks like different stacks of boxes, some hay bales and stuff. You see what looks like a horse tied up to kind of an area in there. It doesn't seem like it's any type of shop. It seems like it's more so kind of like a house with maybe like a little bit of a barn attached to it.
Okay, what about this one? It's about 20 feet away over here. That's the same model.
Yeah,
Does that,
yeah, it follows the same kind of suit. It looks like it's some sort of housing with like a large barn or garage.
uh, okay. Is there anybody around that I can kind of look to speak to or anything like that?
Yeah, there's plenty of you see various mix of wood elves, you see some humans, you see a few high elves, you
Uh,
see a couple moon elves as well here. And you do see what looks like to be a couple tieflings and a couple of um, dwarves all kind of hanging out here.
I kind of just pass by or pass near somebody else and kind of nod to them and say, "Can you direct me to a smith?"
He, yeah, you find someone kind of standing on the road right here. He says, yeah, just up the road and to the west. If you follow that road all the way to its end, you'll get to a smith.
My thanks. Say, and then continue upon making a beeline for the smith, basically.
Sure. And so as the group all comes up on the smith, um, you guys see what looks like this kind of humbled little smith shop. You guys see the forge is up front and most prominent. You see a working table, the anvil and stuff. And you see kind of in the back, inside the building a little bit, you see what looks like a collection of different types of ores and different types of stuff in there. And from the what looks like the rafters, he's got different types of breastplates and blades and all types of stuff kind of just hanging there. And it looks like he's kind of etching something into a sword. Looks like some type of design, like maybe his signature to show that it was a blade forged by him.
Looks like that he's concentrating on finishing that, so I kind of wait before I try and interrupt his uh, talent. So, but as soon as he finishes doing that, I just kind of clear my throat and say, "Smith, can I speak with you?"
And as he's kind of etching that out, he finishes up and he kind of rubs it off, with a cloth to kind of give it a little bit of shine after etching it out. And then you kind of clear your throat and you talk to him and yes. What can what? Oh, as he looks down, he notices the big bundle of just weapons and crossbows you have. I'm guessing you are looking to get rid of those.
I'm hoping to commission your work if you can smith armor for my puppy. I say as I nod towards Mithril, and Mithril just kind of nudges and sits down. He gives him a tussle.
Sir, I'm terribly sorry, and I don't mean to offend, but your eyesight might not be doing so well. That is, in fact, a bear.
Mm. Just a very non-committal grunt. He kind of looks at him.
Uh, okay, very well. Yeah, I could definitely get some armor for him. What are you looking for? Leather, hide? Ooh, probably not hide. I shouldn't have mentioned that. I'm sorry. Metal, perhaps?
As much metal as you can armor him with, yes. I
Okay.
understand that it's going to be difficult to treat it like a barding set for a horse, but hopefully you can manage with your talent and skill to duplicate the effect for this puppy.
I should be able to create something for them. I do want to say the metal cost for this large creature is going to be pretty substantial. Are you sure you want to go with metal and not something a little bit more affordable, like perhaps leather or studded leather?
Can you reclaim the metal of these scimitars? And I point to the group of them in the bundle.
So you would like me to reforge the scimitars here to create as much of an armor as I can for him?
I can pay you in gold to do so. Just name a price.
Hmm. And he says, may I inspect the blades to see what I'm working with?
By all means, they're the blades of bandits that we were accosted by on the way here from Felspar or Fandel.
Oof, bandits, I hate those ruffians. Thank God that you guys dispatched with him. And he kind of begins looking at the blades. A little dinged up, not really taken care of, but if it gets melted down, and he kind of looks over each of the blades. Uh, I'm afraid there's not enough here to give your companion here full cover, but I will be able to provide some kind of shoulder pauldrons for it, kind of leading down the arms, and then perhaps maybe like a back kind of plate to cover his back and maybe rear. And then there might be enough to get a helm done, but not a full body covering, unfortunately.
And what you can do left with the leather. See if you could repurpose their armor to cover the rest to form a cobbling of various protections. But he's strong enough; he could manage it.
Okay. I think I might be able to get something done. Are you guys going to be in town for some time? It will take me a couple days to complete this.
We need to rest, yeah. So we're gonna at least stay here, and we're asking if anyone has heard, seen, or knows of the corruption that's affecting the world tree.
Oh, shh. He kind of hushes you. It's best not to, as he's looking around past you guys, to speak so openly about that here. While the rest of the region might not really feel as connected, this town has kind of built itself on the belief of the World Tree, and so um, people don't see
We're
too kindly to people
we were
talking about.
commissioned we were commissioned to look into the blight that is affecting it. So we're here to help. I am a druid of a not a circle near here, but I am traveling and I'm not a great druid, but I will look into the problem.
I understand and I greatly appreciate your help, but there are people here that let's just say refuse to believe that there's anything wrong with the tree. So
You're saying that we must be subtle in our attempt to find out if anyone has seen anything. I understand.
yes, and question everything you're told because well, I'm not going to speak too much more in case there are prying ears. Wouldn't want to lose my head as he gives like a kind of nervous chuckle. And yes, so about the armor, I could probably have it done in a couple days. Uh, I would say roughly around maybe 200 gold to do the leather with the metal.
Doable, but could you reduce it a bit if I throw in these crossbows and what bolts I've gathered?
Hmm.
Maybe 150.
As he kind of looks over the crossbow bows and stuff like that. Some wear and tear for sure. Go ahead and roll persuasion for me.
Sure. Hold on. Not my best, but if anybody is trying to help me, that'd be great. Hold on.
Rundas will give you guidance. So you can add a 1d4 to that.
A whopping of 10. Okay, 1d4.
Yep.
Let's see.
All right. So
Nice.
with a
14 at least.
14, he kind of looks it over. I don't know about 150, but I could probably get away with 165 if that works.
Doable.
Very
And with that, he reaches into his personal gold, not the chest. So that way he doesn't see that we have that chest in my bag. Got it?
all right.
All right. So 165. Anybody do quick math for me? 217 minus 165, 35, 45, 52 gold left.
It looks like you did your own quick math.
Yep.
You
I,
can
I,
you can do minus an amount of gold. Like in the gold text box, you could do minus or plus on a number, and it'll do the math for you.
I try and keep my mind as sharp as possible with quick math. I just happen to say, out loud basically as I'm doing it, so that way it kind of lets you know that you can do it with me, more or less.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Alright.
But he kind of takes the gold and he says, "Very well. If you can have your companion come over here,
I can
please."
I can wait here where my companions go look around elsewise to keep my puppy calm. And he kind of makes a seat pretty much like, yeah, I'm gonna sit like out in the grass a little bit, and that way uh puppy is in sight, basically Mithril's in sight and he's calm.
Sure. The blacksmith kind of comes up and he begins to measure out your companion from head to toe and kind of taking different measurements and seeing kind of the width and length of him. And he takes all the equipment that you hand to him, all the crossbows, the scimitars, and the leathers, and he
I'm spending my time minusing them out of my inventory, so that there that way everybody else can go do whatever. I'm staying out of character basically, so I
okay.
don't want to keep everybody tied up.
And yeah, he begins to start going to work at like breaking apart the scimitars and stuff like that, and getting to work on kind of doing some stuff. What is everyone else doing?
I say to Loxton, go find us rooms, or not Loxton, Rundos. Go find us some rooms,
Okay.
and then I sit down and do nothing. All right.
Okay. I'll go up to the smith and ask him, how much more would it cost to put the puppy in full metal?
Oh, that's actually going to be a little bit bigger of an ask. We're looking around 300 gold, because you're looking at full plating armor, and that's not cheap. And I would have to use my own materials, so maybe a little bit more than 300.
Letting him. I mean, I'm not paying any attention to him negotiating anything further. I'm like meditating in the grass.
How much would 250 get me?
Hey, I would say 250 extra gold. Probably be the equivalent of someone wearing half plate.
Alright. Here you go. I'll give him the 250.
Aye, very well. I will kind of toss these, and I will begin to pull some more material and make a fine suit of half plate armor for the party's companion.
How did you get so much out of character? How did you get so much gold? We weren't given that much, were we?
Yeah.
Is that we got 90 from the did we get from the dude's husband?
Not yet. No, we
Ye-
left.
Yes, you guys did. It was the guard when he kind of came in, the honor guard. He came in, he kind of paid
Oh,
you
okay.
for that service, and then he gave you guys the coffer full of gold.
Oh, okay. That was 50 gold each. So yeah, 90 then 50, and then the
Yep.
250 is in my pack. So
So it would be 140 for each of you, total what you have earned since playing, plus whatever you had before. And then on top of that, you guys have a 250 pool of gold between your party. You guys can either split 4 ways, or you guys can kind of keep it together for party funds.
Gotcha.
Yeah, then we stole some from the bandits.
Oh, yep, that's right. The bandits did have a little bit of gold on them as well.
Gotcha. I guess that must be what I missed because I did not know where you pulled 250 gold from.
all right, I'm trying to minus out 7 of my scimitars because one of them is mine. So trying to figure out that I have 8 scimitars. I need to keep one of them.
Here, let me do this. Go into the edit button in your inventory, and you can drop
Right,
the quantity from 8 to 1.
okay, I'm looking for the quantity.
Should be under description, above weight and a price.
Okay. I've got attack, resource consumption, this range, target. That's just details, effects, description. My bad. I didn't even see that. Okay. So there, I can just change it to 1.
Yep. That's how you can do that. And so, Rundas, do you have 250 of your own gold to spend for the thing, or are you talking about?
Yep, I took it out.
Okay. Then yep,
Yeah.
he'll take that gold, and
Yeah, because I also sold like my shade mill. the first
Oh
session.
yeah, that'd be it.
All right. Then, as that's all going on, what is everyone else doing?
I suppose we're off to go find some rooms, somewhere to stay for the night.
All right. You guys do notice what looks like to be an inn pretty much right next to you guys. Looks like to be some
Oh.
sort of establishment. As you do kind of hear a little bit of lively chatter coming through the doors up front here. And it does look much larger than most of the other buildings, so you can assume it's probably not a house.
In that case, we'll go check it out. Or at least I will. I can't speak for the entire party.
I'm just waiting by. Well, he's still working on Puppy, so I'm letting him, making sure he's calm while he's doing that. That's plenty of time for you guys to find stuff.
Sure.
Right.
All right. So as you guys walk into this kind of tavern, you see that, unlike the tavern you guys were at before, this one's a little bit more livelier. You see about 6 to 7 other patrons in here, various amounts of orcs, dwarves, elves, humans, and then you see kind of a barkeep, and it looks like he's kind of cleaning off the counter that he kind of serves drinks from. And he sees you walk in, and he says, "Ah, ahoy! Welcome to my tavern. What can I get you?"
We're looking for rooms for 4 and a pet.
Ooh, and a pet. Well, currently I've got 3 single rooms, or I've got the Adventurer's Suite, if that's something you're looking for.
What is the Adventurer's Suite?
The Adventurer's Suite contains 6 different beds, all in the same room. Each of those beds comes with a chest to put your belongings, a bedside table, and that also includes the meal for the night and a meal for the morning. And that'll run you 25 gold apiece.
It's 100 gold total, but there's only 3 rooms, so it's either one of us shares a room with someone else, or we buy the suite and I guess use it for everyone in the puppy. Would y'all be fine with that? I would have to take a little bit out of the party fund for it to afford it, but
It seems like a fine deal for me.
So what'll it be?
I suppose the Adventurer Suite.
Ah, very well. Are you going to be staying here multiple nights, or just one night?
At least a couple nights. We have business here.
Ah, I've got business here. Well, in that case, let me take a look. I could probably take 10, let's say 15 gold off of each night. So if you buy all your nights together right now, I'd be willing to give you about 15 gold off each night.
And I'll be like, give us a second.
That'd be
And then
10 gold each per night, basically. I'm sorry, I was
no,
in
I
the
think he
bathroom,
meant
so I was muted.
like 15 total off
I
of the
heard
group party.
So
And
it'd
I'll
be
ask to
85
clarify that with him.
yeah, it'd be 85 a night.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm not there,
Wait.
so if you came to ask me about it, I'd say yes. If whatever he charges, let us stay for at least 3 nights.
We could use the party fund basically to just buy 3 nights worth.
That'd be fine.
In that case, I will ask Rundas to go get the the party fund, and let's see, that's 85 times 3 is 170, 255. I
The
can
whole
cover the
thing.
rest.
Maybe the whole thing. Okay. Let me delete it out of my character. Well spent though. If we're to be in the area for this to or be staying until the armor's finished anyway, we can also take a small trip down to check those ruins out tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So as Rundas heads out, grabs the gold, comes back, and kind of hands it over to you, Isabel. You hand it all to the barkeep, who kind of takes it, counts it up for a second, says, very well. And this will actually buy you a round of drinks every night. So feel free to use your drink tokens as he sets down 4 drink tokens for the first night. Pulls out 4 more, sets them down for the second night, and 4 more for the third night. And like I said, meals are dinner meals and breakfast meals are on the house. That includes your party companion. And of course, the Adventurers Suite accommodates pets and familiars as well. So, by all means, um, please enjoy your stay and thank you for the patronage.
Will it be a problem if the pet is a little bigger than a familiar?
Well,
Bigger than a dog.
It's a large animal.
well, as long as it's not some sort of giant, as he kind of looks over at Ruindas and he says, honestly, if your buddy here can, if he's more than capable of getting up there and getting to sleep and everything, I don't see any reason why a pet isn't, at least as long as it's smaller than him, able to make it. Unless you're telling me you got some sort of large wyvern or something.
No.
Ooh, thank God. Last time a wyvern was in here, it made a mess. Either way,
How long ago was that?
must have been a year and a half ago now. It torched the whole place up and made quite a mess. Luckily, the adventurers were good to their word and they helped pay to restore all the damages.
Yes, no
Once he's made all the
wyverns.
measurements, I show up in the inn, and in walks Mithril too. So he's just following behind. I think he's high and mighty because he was being handled by a very talented smith, measuring him out and making sure he's got all his fur, situated right and everything. So he's just like, hey, let's find dinner.
Sure. So as you guys come in, the barkeep kind of waves at you and says, "Welcome, friend." And he sees that you kind of walk up and you kind of join up with the group and says, you're all together. Yeah, this must be your party companion. Very well. Here's your room key," as he kind of sets down a key. You're all the way up at the top floor. Follow the hallway all the way to the end, and you're the last room at the end of the hallway.
Sounds good. Do you know anything about those ruins to the south?
Oh, sure, sure. I hear little bits and tidbits here and there about it. Lots of people passing through and lots of gossip. From what I hear, there's some sort of goblin infestation or something going on over there, but they say it used to be some sort of old elvish ruins that were made way before all of our times, obviously. Said to hold some pretty valuable gear and, well, lots of gold, lots of gems. You know how it goes. Adventure in life, lots of stories. Whether it's true or not, I'm not totally sure. Haven't been there myself, but you hear some things.
Of course, of course.
Bridgewall is just sitting at a table, sipping on the mead or ale, whatever it is, and he just kind of nods. And if anybody is sitting near him, he kind of leans over and very quietly says, "Be careful, like the Smith said. Don't ask too much about the problems in the area.
That
Make sure."
I knew what I asked about. completely unrelated to why we're here.
No, I mean the ruins are. I'm sorry, this is out of character. The ruins are fine, but yeah, he's just
Oh yeah, no,
when you started,
I know.
asking that. So.
I will ask him if there's anything noteworthy happening around recently.
Ooh, not too much that I've seen. I will say that the lack of visitors to the region's getting a little bit hard on business. But with the war and other circumstances going on, it's just guess not right time for it. But all things come to pass, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to ask him unless y'all want to go out on a limb. That's out of character.
Ridgewold would just ask the innkeepers, "Do you know the smith next door?"
Hey, I do. He actually comes in and has a drink after work every day before heading home to his wife and daughter. What do you need to know?
I was just curious if you are a tight community. He's
Ah,
making he's making some protection for Mithril here. He ruffles Mithril's head,
ah.
making him some armor to protect him. He was hurt on the way here by bandits, and that angered me.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. It's never good when part of your pack is hurt, and you know it's even worse when some of your pack tries to stray too far. So, totally understand.
And with that, Ridgewood just kind of goes quiet again and waits for dinner to be prepared or whatever, if we're early or anything like that.
Yeah,
Here they
so
are.
you guys are definitely early. It took you about 4.5 hours. We'll say 4 hours and 45 minutes because of the fact that you guys had to fight some bandits. And then negotiating with not only the blacksmith, but coming in, talking with the tavern keeper, we'll say, and moving through town cost you another, I don't know, 45 minutes. So you guys are at 5.5 hours, and you guys probably left around, I would say, 9 a.m., 8 a.m.
So it's like mid afternoon right now, barely.
Yeah, you guys are looking at about 1 p.m.
Okay. I looked at the innkeep again. Are there any merchants in town selling wares like armor or weapons or magical contraptions?
Uh, well, your best bet if you're looking for any types of arms or armaments is the blacksmith. He's got a selection over there. However, it's not really much of a selling town. Most of the time, it's this town's more focused on its kind of worship of the tree, and you'll notice over across the way there's a temple made out of brick dedicated to the this world tree, and people often go there to pray and stuff. Since the world tree's been off limits for some time now, the priests have.
Limits? I'm a druid. I live
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
mountains. Nature's off limits here.
No, it's not that nature's off limits. It's just that I guess there's something going on with the druid or the world tree where um, I guess it's producing abnormal amounts of magic, and so they're asking everyone
Hmm.
please make prayer from the temple here, from their homes, instead of traveling to the tree to offer praise, just for some the time being until the tree kind of gets back to its normal self. And they said shouldn't be too much longer before the tree is able to fully recover.
Are there any acolytes still in attendance at the church near or over there?
Yeah, there should be quite a few uh, servants of the tree there at the church, and you'll meet quite a few of the apprentices training there to become full-fledged purveyors. And
Isabel, would you care to go speak with them?
I was thinking about it. Does this town have a library, out of curiosity?
oh no, unfortunately we don't have anything like that. We're not large enough to hold a library, but I might have a few books in the Lost and Found here if you're looking just for some light reading while you're here, or if you're looking for something more particular. I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll find much help around these parts.
No, that's fair. I was just looking for something to spend my day doing.
Sure. Like I said, Lost and Found is he kind of thumbs over to what looks like this kind of wooden crate, and you kind of just see a bunch of random kind of miscellaneous knickknacks, a few books. You see a few kind of pendants, stuff like that.
Okay. And where is the temple?
You head out the doors and you head to the east. It'll be right there next to the road. Can't miss it. It's the only heavily stoned building around here.
Gotcha.
What of a
Well, thank you.
farrier? Do they have any horse breeders here or sellers here?
Yeah, actually, passing your way in.
Notice
There's
the haystack and the fence there.
he kind of well, yeah, there's a couple of those, but the one that you're looking for is going to be the one with the big stalls on the outside, kind of the rounded fencing up close towards the front of town when you enter, and he's talking about
Yes.
this one. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, you're able to get a mount there if you're looking for something. Uh, he's got some horses for sale as well as a few donkeys if you're looking to just have something carry your cargo and your weights.
Mm. He just kind of nods at that. He just finishes his drink and nods again to Isabel and says, "I'm going to go see about the horse seller." And he gets
All
up
right.
and steps out, and Mithril follows.
All right. And then what is everyone else doing while he's going to the horse seller?
I'm thinking about that. Uh, I actually don't want to talk to the acolytes today. I'm worried that they might be against why we're here. And so
We're here for 3 days, so
yeah.
uh,
So I
you-
want to, if possible, rest today, do some learning about the town,
make
maybe
some
talk to
friends.
the acolytes, but I don't want to do that right this second because I'm tired in real life. And then tomorrow we check out the ruins, see what kind of what's in there if we need to come back and rest, and then
We
check into it again.
Yeah, the character. We've got a couple days to build some good uh, PR and standings in this town. So if we just kind of take our time, we could probably find out if anybody knows or can point us to anything that may know.
I also want to check out the goblins in case we need to buy more time here.
And that's the ruins the next day. Yeah, of course.
All right.
That's what he said. The ruins were a rumor mill of goblins infestations and whatnot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Drool and Rundas, what would you guys like to do?
I'll be looking for some manual labor jobs to hopefully get some more money.
Okay.
Drool is drinking and licking his spear.
Actually, has Jewel let us know about his need to be submerged?
Yeah, we knew that. I
Uh,
think.
Well, we talked about it in chat, but I don't think he's actually ever vocalized it in
Yeah,
character.
that's
No,
true.
you'll see it tonight because we'll all be in the same room. At the end of the evening, he creates water in a bucket and pours it all over himself.
okay, as long as you have something, I was gonna try and ask around for arrangements for you if you didn't have it.
Nah, he's only 3 feet tall. He just kind of does a bucket bath.
I can carry a bigger bucket for you if you find one.
Really get the soak.
Also,
Yeah.
I do want to mention that if you guys ever get a bag of holding, I do allow my players to fill that with water if that's something you guys want to do.
That's fun.
I had a group that used the bag of holding to fill it with water, and I didn't know what they were doing with it, but I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And they filled it with water, and then they went into like a small room, and at one point they just flooded the room and tried to drown the big bad evil guy.
Oh, nice.
So that kind of came back to me, but I was like, you know what? I love the
That's fine.
creativity. So yeah, I'll allow that.
That's
Um,
awesome.
If we find multiple bags of holding, maybe, but I don't want to use our first one on it.
Right. Just kind of food for thought on, the limits or not limits of what you guys can do. With that said, we are going to end off here for today.